So we won the die roll. And this is close. And keep. It's close whether we play the Evolving Wilds or not. I guess we do. And we get forest with it. If the opponent leads with plains like Kithion, then we probably get swamp. Okay. Well, that is the scenario, pretty much. Okay. Hopefully this is pretty quick. So now this is interesting. Yeah, I guess we still do it. And hopefully if the opponent has Declaration in Stone, they cast it. Unlikely, though. It's probably... Let's see, if it's always watching, attack with a 3-2, can bump to a 4-3, so we can block Kithion. Yeah. We're basically not too worried about the tracker. We want the Kalidas to live. So the question is, let's assume our tracker lives. We can go Lenore Wastes, get a clue, sack the clue, grasp, say the Kithion or whatever. Or we can play Kalidas and pass, and then next turn we could try to sack the clue, grasp, make a zombie. I feel like we'd rather have Kalidas. I guess it depends what happens on the opponent's turn. They might just be disconnected permanently. In general, though, you want to play your removal spell after Kalidas, obviously, for the extra value. Hopefully the opponent just uses Declaration in Stone this turn, and then we cast Kalidas, and they're like, oh, I don't have it anymore. And then we just untap and grasp the guy, make a zombie. That's maybe a little too wishful thinking, though. Instead, what will probably happen is the opponent will just stay disconnected, timeout. I'm getting a little tired of this tireless tracker being on the stack. Haha, just when I say it. I was just waiting for this, for me to make this pun. These games are always the hardest. Game 1 against White Weenie when you don't have Languish. It's just like, fight, fight, fight. We're on the play though, and we have multiple removal spells, so this is a very reasonable hand against them. Definitely far from guaranteed to win this game though. Well, that part worked out. Hopefully that's not declaration 1 of 2. Hopefully that's 1 of 1. If it is, then we could be in good shape. Not going to lead with Oath, just going to play the Kalitas. Hope it's good. Hopefully there's not another declaration in hand. That's all. Hopefully just played the first one prematurely. Premature e-declaration. It's never happened to me. Okay. That'll allow him to attack. So that's good for him. Okay. Man, top deck language would be so good right here. Alright, so if we block, make him a 4/3, Kalitas dies, we get a zombie. We go to 15. Or we can take it, kill the Kithion, make a zombie. I think I don't want to block here. So just take a, oh, decided not to pump with the Anointer, that's interesting. So we could play the Getrog monster. So we could attack for 3, go to 12, put the opponent to 17, just play land Getrog monster. And the opponent can just basically attack for 4, 5 in the air. But then if he draws like a declaration, then he has 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. It's not lethal. And if he draws, always watching, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Still wouldn't be enough. I think that we're fine with this, actually. Oh, no, we can't. Because we have to take a point to cast the Getrog monster, so we go to 8, so we go to 11. Then, yeah, that would be lethal. Grrr. Alright. Still attack, though. and the opponent attacks us back. We grasp the Kytheon, get a zombie, zombie blocks. We can sack our clue, or we could sack it to Cletus. So we're not going to play the Oath. I don't think there's any realistic card the opponent could have that would punish us in this spot. So if the opponent just attacks with the Expedition Envoy, I think that's fine, and we'll still block the zombie and sack it to the Kalidas. I think he's mounting an attack with everyone here, though. 6. So here I think we might not kill the Kytheon, because we can attack the Kytheon. No, he'll untap a creature. Yeah. Who do we want to block? I think we want to block the Lieutenant. It's either Lieutenant or Anointer. Maybe it's Anointer. Anointer's really annoying. Annoyanting. Take 5, go to 7, get another zombie. And then do I want to sack it, or do I want to sack the clue? I think I want to sack it. No, I'll sack the clue. Opponent does have Griff's Boon in the yard now, so you have to be gaining life. Okay. So sacks clue. Okay. Doesn't have any good attacks, that's for sure. Next turn it might be a flashback the boon though on the Lieutenant, and that's quite a bit of damage. It kind of forces our hand a little bit. Let's see what we draw. We have a couple of draws here. We'll go tap for colorless and sack it. Opponent's at 14. That's something. Opponent thinking about responding to the Gitrog monster. really needs to just F6. Okay, so so do we want to use this mana? Could sack a zombie. Probably not. Just draw. Okay, so start with this. And then we'll play our first land for the turn. Get a clue. And then I really want to do this. That's not good. Okay. I think we'll probably attack with the Gitrog monster. So he's going to put the boon on the lieutenant, attack for 5 unblockable, so I go to 3. So I have to block 3 of his guys. Well, I have Kalitos too, so yeah, this is a very reasonable attack, I think. Probably just going to take it, can't afford to give us another zombie. And this makes a lot of our attacks lethal when he has to start jump blocking. Yep. As expected. What? That's terrible. It needs to just be the lieutenant. Don't make this game easy. Figured it out. Start with tap colorless. I think I have to sack a guy, so do that. Okay. Two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Forest. Do the first land. Got that guy. Okay. Let's see this. 8. So this way he has to block 2 guys to stay alive, so I get at least 2 zombies. He loses his 2 worst guys, and then I kill his guy, I go to 8, and another guy. Yeah, this I think is fine. Yeah, has to make some blocks he doesn't want to make, and then the ruinous path is going to be good. Yep, so I'm going to go to 8. And basically has to flash back the boons, so yeah, it's kind of a no-out situation for him, I think. Whatever, same thing. So even if it's like Declaration in Stone on the zombies, like it's still 5, I go to 3. Opponent is dead. Tragic Arrogance. Leave you with a zombie. Actually, that might still be enough. Yeah, because they just activate Lumbering Falls and attack. Tragic would not be enough. Block. It was a pretty close game. Pacifist, removal, removal, removal. Maybe this one. So Den Protector doesn't seem great. It's not terrible. Silumgar seems not great. Though I guess you can steal like flipped Kithion. Definitely don't want Duress or Plague. Ruinous Path is okay. I wonder if Death Mist is better. Probably not. Probably don't want Den Protector or Death Mist or Silumgar. I think this is probably about what I want. Definitely want Languish, that's for sure. Alright, here we are, game 2. Opponent's got less than 12 minutes on their clock. Typical white weenie player. Alright, double Languish. Oath can get another land. Yeah, I think it's obviously not ideal. We don't have any like ultimate prices, but we do have an Oath, we do have a blocker. We do have draw steps. And we do have the main cards, Languish and Kalidas. We want to lead with, well, alright. Not want to lead with Oath anymore. Rather, I guess, Languish's turn 2 play. And then we can oath into hopefully a land and advocate the following turn. Okay, so drew that. Or obviously would have played that first. Could advocate now. No, I guess if it's always watching, I'll get punished. So it'd be always watching, attack the gossip monger, flip it, make it a 3/4, and then I just look real stupid. At least with ultimate price here. Opponent probably passes, or if they play always watching, then you just kill it and take 2. Then you untap and play oath, find an untapped land, Sylvan Advocate. 2/3 blocks is 2/3, and we're in good shape. Basically just need lands at this point. Okay, tap land. I guess he's playing a land post-combat, or a creature, I mean. Yeah. Okay. Step 1 complete. Yeah, this is pretty easy. Forest. So now I would play the forest. And advocate or price? Probably advocate, I guess. For the next turn, we can even Kalitas. And then Languish. That sounds good. Sure. Probably doesn't attack. I think we probably... I don't know if we want to Languish or Kalitas next turn. Probably want to Languish, because you can flip Kithion. Oh, hello. I'm not going to get too greedy here. I'm just going to Languish. Give the opponent a decision first. Maybe they'll take it instead of blocking. So we play Languish here, and then we followed up next turn with Kalidas. Then the opponent just doesn't really have... I mean, I guess they could still draw stuff. They have like a Clue, they have some Needle Spires. Hey, didn't block with the Inspector. That's the 1 out of 100. That's why you attack with the Advocate. Opponent might randomly not block it. Ooh, I think I might want that instead of the Kalidas. Yeah. Gitrog Monster. Might just flashback Boon on the Envoy. Uh-oh. Wah, wah. No big deal. It was bait. This is the guy I really wanted to live. And Languish and Ultimate Price are so good against this deck. Especially Languish. Kalidas is no picnic either. And I guess Gitrog Monster is a small picnic, maybe? I guess I want to price just, maybe not. Maybe I'll just sack the Clue. There's no reason to price. Could attack with the Quagmire. Nah. There's another Gitrog. We'll take it. How cute. See if you can get this frog stoned too. I declare the opponent is about to experience the key word of this Gitrog monster, Death Touch. Unlike me, I am Life Link. It's pretty sweet. This is like a life and death deck. Death, life. Remember when this card first saw print, Chris Fennell was like, really? A dead alligator? Gator Mage? This is like an affront to him as a Magic player. The opponent decides not to chump block. Excellent decision. Instead they concede. Also excellent decision.